Everybody, this is Lila in Hawaii. I was going to show you a couple of French hearts I made, and this is a simple heart shape that you just sew two pieces of fabric together with wrong sides and then sew around the edge and leave a fairly wide hem on the edges, not real close, so that looks really cool that way. So that's the back. Has a hanger so it can be a Christmas tree ornament, and then on top of these French hearts I put a little French tag, and I made the tag from cut pieces of French text here from French magazines, fold it, sew it. Sometimes I don't even sew it. This case I did sew it, and then I punch a hole and put one of those little ring things, are they grommets or whatever, so it can be pinned on or pinned off. And then they're so simple, but the beauty of them really is because of just tie a very wide lace bow here at the top, and then add a piece of, antique jewelry, or could be junk jewelry or whatever kind of jewelry. That's not crucial, but that's all. They're very simple. As I say, they're lovely gifts. They can be used by the giver for a pincushion or sent as a gift to someone with the brooch that maybe a present for them. I understand brooches are really in fashion again, so that's the first one, but I like to put a hanger so it can be hung somewhere. And the second one is really memorable because it has rhinestone Paris that's so hard to get. This is an antique. Now this is the same kind of thing. I used actually some French script on some material, and here's the wide bow, and instead of making the tag I sewed on just by hand a piece of French script like so, and with a little piece of scrim underneath it. But the Paris sign brooch is so special because I actually got that in the city of Toulouse in the south of France, one of my favorite cities, and I was there with my sister-in-law, and she doesn't do anything like this. She's actually a spinner and a weaver. She lives in New Zealand, so I knew she wouldn't be particularly interested in this kind of thing. However, we both spied it at the same time, and we both said, "Oh," and she said, "I want it." I said, "No, I want it." And so we had a little argument, and I said, "What would you do with it?" And she said, "I like it." And I said, "Well, I like it." Finally she gave in. I had to bribe her with a glass of wine. So she said, "Oh, Lila, it's probably more you, so you can have it." So when I put this up on my site for sale, I'm going to remove that. I'm naughty, because I'm going to replace it with this rhinestone piece, only because these now, if you look on, they're very rare, but if you look on eBay, I've seen them for $140. I've seen them for $68, so they're just really, really hard to find. However, that's that. And I also wanted to show you my magnifier. Someone commented about that. It's glass and it's two-sided. It's beautiful. It's an antique that my daughter gave me because she knew, this was before I had cataract surgery. She knew I used a magnifier and I just had an old plastic one, so she gave me that. She's very kind. And then another one of my mother's embroideries, because I know you like to see those. She's loved to do what I call satin stitch embroidery. To me it's very tedious, but she loved that. And so she embroidered this for me. I have a number of her pieces, and then, as I say, she always crocheted a nice edge. And again, I was there when she finished this because I'd sent her the cloth to make. And so I said, "Mum, what did you do to crochet around?" "Oh, she said, "it's just easy." She said, "It already had holes," and she said, "I just stitched into the holes that were already punctured in the linen." And she said, "I just made it up as I went along." She said, "It's just chain stitch, really." And I said, "Okay," so that's that. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'll just bring those back again. The magnifier, by the way, is extremely heavy. You wouldn't want to drop it on your toe, I don't think. Thanks for watching. See you again. Bye-bye.